The first common fear is the fear of making the wrong decision. The second fear is the fear of making any decision at all.
That's an interesting one to me, that people have a fear of making any decision. Never mind making the wrong decision, but any decision whatsoever.
It's a struggle for them because they're hearing different things today, John. They're hearing things from turning the TV on, going to CNN, CNBC, they're reading things in the paper, and then, guess what? Here comes the realtor, and the realtor's telling them something else. So they're not sure what they should be doing. And as a real estate professional, in times of uncertainty, we need to be coaching and guiding our clients through the process of making that decision and actually telling them what they need to do.
And then, Michael, the third one I thought was a little, is one that nobody should be really that surprised of, and that's the fear of change. Right?
Well, the fear of change is very paralyzing for people, John, because, you know, their home might have been on the market for 6 months, 12 months, 18 months, or maybe even longer, and their home might have expired, and we call them, we ask them to list their home again, and the actual thought of, well, what if I actually do sell my home? What if I have to actually move between now and the end of the year? What if I have to go through that whole process, and that process of change can be scary for them, especially at this time of year. Or just the fear of actually moving from a bigger house to a smaller house, or buying a home that might, now for the first time, they might actually have to pay a mortgage.
And for some people, that you add in that it may be a relocation, they may be moving from one part of the country to another, so there's all this anxiety in their minds about the entire process.
Absolutely, the whole process can really shut them down, and it can be a challenge for them.
And then for those skeptics, Michael, the fourth fear is the fear of being taken advantage of.
Well, and you know, John, that's an interesting one, and the reason we have that there is because many realtors don't understand why someone might be resisting to write the offer, list the home, and it really has nothing to do with whether or not they believe the realtor is competent or trustworthy, although trust does play a factor into it, John, because they might have had a bad experience with a realtor before. Maybe if they're, and I hate to say this, but unfortunately there are realtors out there today who, you know, maybe aren't the most ethical and, you know, might have taken advantage of an elderly couple, or as a new first-time home buyer today, taking advantage of that great $8,000 tax credit. Well, it's so new for them that are we really making the right decision?
Right.
Is the realtor really doing what's in our best interest? So for many people, they're experiencing that, and they're objecting by saying, well, you know, we really don't know what we want to do. We need to think about it some more. And it's really stemming from a fear of possibly, again, change, or like we're talking about now, in this part, is the fear of being taken advantage of.